Good morning, traders, and God bless. I am Ricky Gaspard, your host for this pre-market session. And each morning we watch this column right here. It's called the volume spike. For any spikes that may be happening, once we see a spike here, you will see me come over, and you should as well watch this volume number. You need it to really be flying. And I do mean a battle up here. It needs to really be clicking some numbers by. We like high volume for scalping. Once we confirm that, you will see the price rise up. Once it stops rising, you will see me mark a resistance level like so. And then it will pull back and stop again, and I will mark a support level. And you want to try to plan your entry down here on support, but not without first confirming these volume bars are breaking above this yellow line. We want to know that the buyers are coming back in. And once the buyers are coming back in, we also want to confirm that this My Blessing indicator is also rising. This is the trend, and this is buyers and sellers as well. If you are a professional trader, you will probably most likely be tempted to buy these green candles as they are rising. And I often do as well. I don't suggest a beginner do that. So be very cautious and play the support level if you are a beginning trader. Also, don't trade off my system. My system is sometimes delayed. These streams are not accurate sometimes, especially the YouTube one. So make sure you're set up on your own computer before you do any trading. Also, reach out to a financial advisor. I am not that person. I am a coder, and I show you how to use my indicators, and my indicators will make you money. But there's more to trading than that. Reach out to the professionals, especially a financial advisor, to get steered in the right direction. And I'm watching VRAX this morning. I don't know if it will continue. It looks like it's already starting to fade back. Hopefully when 6 o'clock comes, it'll turn around and more buyers will come in. And I will be watching it at the open, and we still have about 2.5 minutes to go. So enjoy your coffee, and I shall return shortly. All right, about 1.5 minutes to go. Make sure in your active trader that you have the TIF set to EXT, which stands for extended hours. And if you are a premium member and you have not yet been set up for pre-market trading, you have to get with support, and they will walk you through the setup or lead you to the video that instructs you on how to set up for pre-market. About a minute to go before market open. Looking at the SPY this morning, it seems to be just floating to the right, kind of like in a squeeze. Hopefully it'll go up today. All right, about 10 seconds to go. I'm going to be watching this price. I'm going to be watching this volume indicator, and I'm going to be watching these green bars. We want them to take off Don't just click the button. We need buyers to come in. You'll also see these white arrows. They are pullback arrows. So this is a pullback. If we get a white arrow, chances are the stock may go up. Not a guarantee, but the odds of that happening are very good. Watching the buyers here, they're trying to come in. They may push the price up. Not quite above that yellow line yet. Don't want to get faked out here. We need more than average volume, and there they come. Let's see if we can keep the push going. Looks like it's very hesitant to get there. So be careful. We've had a big run up before this moment. Don't know how many more people are left there to buy it. They may be waiting on you to buy it so they can take their profit. Now we have a red bar coming in. These are sellers. Let's take a look at GOVX while that one is just kind of hanging around. Sing is last week's play. Was a very good play. Had many opportunities to make a profit on it. So put this one on your personal watch list to watch throughout the day. And that symbol is CING. Looks like it may already be ready to build up and make some profit here. The stock's been paying anywhere between 50 cents and $1.50 on its moves. So a good opportunity if you can catch it at the right time. If you have this master scalper set up, that right time would be a white arrow. Nice tall green dominator bars. These are buyers. This is what you want to see. You want to see this indicator swinging up. We are above the yellow line, which is average volume. You can see some sellers trying to come in. They're just taking profit, not really just selling it off. Me, personally, I'm going to wait on a white arrow. I don't want to play a fake bounce if that's what this is. Switch back to VRAX. Let's see what it's going to do. There's a white arrow. Got to make sure it stays. Don't just pop in there and click the button. Me, it's always safe to buy the next candle after the white arrow. There we go. Pushing up a little higher. Need some tall bars coming in right here. And if you're new here, I'm not going to give you an exact entry price. I'm going to just tell you the areas you need to consider. It's going to be up to you. And also, we don't wait on a down arrow. Once you're in profit and we're scalping here, we're going to just take the rip as it's going up and get out along the way. Guess we can call this Reluctant Monday because it's relucting to go up, that's for sure. Guess everybody's still waking up, recovering from the weekend. If you didn't get my message over the weekend, I'm having major internet outages in my area. It's not just my residence. I'm up for about an hour, then down the rest of the day. Hopefully, I can get through this session without an outage. If I disappear, Milo is standing by to take over. He'll try to connect from his residence. Pulling back now. So if you're new here, my candle colors probably don't match yours. This is the Master Scalper indicator. It is a standalone indicator and a premium indicator. And you will sometimes see red red candles going up. And what that simply tells you is that one of these indicators are not in alignment with the other. All of these indicators work together to make the best possible decision. And you might have some green candles going down, which should be red, but not really because this is Master Scalper. So it's also telling you something's not right down here. We like everything to be in alignment before we click the mouse button. And these white arrows come with the Master Scalper. These are pullback arrows. And this purple line is the 34 EMA. I like it better than I do the VWAP. I use it all the time. Most stocks will pull right back down to it. If they're going to continue to rise, they will rise off the 34. If they drop down below it, they'll continue to fall. We can find enough buyers, we can push this stock back up. But it's going to take more than us to push it up. Continuing to watch for volume spikes for the next stock that may take off. There's another attempt to drive it higher, another white arrow. We really need to break this high right here, the high of the body of these candles. And that tells me we're getting another push for another level. Watching to see if the buyers come in right here. They are trying. Might get 25 cents out of this one if you bought that 445 level. Trying to push higher. We got a nice tall dominator bar of buyers. This indicator is turning upwards. Price is still struggling to get up. There we go, pushing higher now, 470, 474. Very sluggish. If you are in profit, take some off the table. Don't get caught holding the whole bag. When you are scalping, you want to start taking profits as this thing is going up. And if you want, you can hold a few shares at the end to see if it's going to continue. Trying to break a new high. Let's see if we can get enough buyers to come in to push it higher. The volume on this stock is just okay. This is actually like a medium speed. It's not really a battle, so to speak. It's just people are seeing it go up, so now they're coming in slowly, and that's indicated right here. So we could end up there in the 550 range sooner or later. 495 now, 497. So from the time I said it needs to break this level, it's up 50 cents a share. It would have been hard to get all of that 50 cents. Let's just say 30 if you got some of it. Good job, Mario. So Mario bought into here, lost a little bit. He saw it running again. He got back in, recovered his loss, and made $52. So good job, Mario. Mario, I'm not watching you, I promise. I just know what you did. You got in a little bit too quick. And that can happen. I do it myself. You say, oh, all right, here it goes. We're 6 o'clock. It's going up. I'm in. And here it goes right back down. And then you get out and it goes right back up. It's called trading, and you got to have patience. That's why I say wait on these white arrows. And of course, you probably did wait on this one, but it didn't follow through. But it gave you a second chance, and there you go. You made a little bit of money. Good job, YU. Honey Father, are you in profit or you just added to your positions? I'm sure, Mario. We're watching the same chart, and it would sometimes appear that I could see each trader, but I promise I can't. And I've been trading so long, I just know when someone says, oh, I lost on that one, I can almost tell you where they got in. They were impatient or anxious, and they get in and it drops. Sometimes we need to base it on this 34. If it don't drop down below it, it's probably going to continue. But depending on how many shares you're holding, you may not want to hold all the way down to that 34. VRAC still rising. I'm watching these bars. They're getting shorter, so they're tiring out here. If you are in profit, take it. Good job, honey father. If you don't own this indicator, what are you waiting for? Every morning we're profiting off of these white arrows. They are very consistent. What are you waiting for? Good job, Terry. Terry, you beat me by $5. See, I don't have a down arrow because in scalping, it may take a little dip and then run up another 50 cents or $1. I figure if I put you into the entry and you buy enough shares, don't try to nail the top. Take the profit that the market gives you and get out. Don't worry about if you left some on the table or that you didn't hold long enough. So a down arrow, if I post one, it's going to be based off of a moving average, and those are not that accurate. Everything you see up here is live data indicators. So if I throw in a moving average, then we're trying to guess that it may stop there because it did something in the past. And I don't base my trading off of what happened in the past. So these white arrows will put you in, or these green candles if you're watching the indicators closely, and get out when you're in profit. Don't wait for a red candle to get out. It could be a big red candle like this one. And these candles can happen just before a down arrow. Good job, M. Good job, Mr. P. Good job, M. I didn't say that. I just did it again. So pretty steady up here now. We are channeling to the right. It's called consolidating, squeezing, or whatever you want to call it. There's several terms for it. But it's holding this price level, and that's always a good sign. It's not selling off and dropping. Maybe more buyers will find it after they wake up. You know, the early bird gets the worm. That's why we're here at 6 a.m. But it's holding the price level. Let's see where it goes from here. And I'm also watching these volume spike columns. Pulkit, any chance you could join us? If I give all the goodies away for free, what good is it for me? Upgrade, you'll get it all. If it's your first time here on YouTube, I stream for 1 hour for free on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. And they start at 5:55 to 6:55, and then the stream ends. If you're interested in joining our premium side, there's a label at the very top of the chat window, white and yellow. Join our Discord for free. Get one indicator and one scan for free when you do. Then click the upgrade button on the left, and you'll get 60 scans, 30 indicators. Of course, it doesn't include the 2 premium indicators. This is a premium indicator, and this is a premium indicator. But you'll be perfectly set up to make that back possibly in the first trading session. I'm probably not going back to 5 days a week. W star, you might as well just park that one in the back somewhere. I test these things for quite some time. I don't just say, okay, I got it. It has to prove itself to me before I can pass it off to the premium members. So just because one little change I make looks like a benefit for that day doesn't mean it's going to work the rest of the week or month. Good job, Chad. Would that be per share, Chad? Good job, brother. Very nice, Chad. Watching the volume spike column, I'm not seeing anything else taking off. Maybe BABA at $83 a share. Not enough volume. This is what I mean. You don't want to jump in on something like this. 10,000 shares on the last candle. No, thank you. I'm not there. BRAX, GOVX. Not doing much of nothing. CING did pull back under the 34. This is just one to watch, not one to trade yet. Up 2 cents, got to throw those emotions away. You're either going to win or lose. And you're guaranteed to lose just as you're guaranteed to win. It's part of trading. So on the ones where you lose, just get out quickly. The ones where you win, let them run, and it makes up for that little loss. HB, they are okay. It depends on each trader. I don't use them. I don't need them. I like volume and price action trading, not moving average trading. I'm only relying on this as a trend or as a pullback area. Good job, Yandros. You are welcome, Nature Therapy Films. Alex, it's the 34 EMA. Happy, I like to see the white arrows on a green candle, but the red ones do work sometimes. So if you see a red candle going up with a white arrow, it's telling you that something's not quite right. These two indicators have to match, and it may be because we're below the yellow line here. These indicators work together, so you're going to get different readings at different times depending on the price action. Like this is the way I like to buy them. This one I may wait a candle or two before I get in because something's not correct. So this one here, we were still selling off. We were selling off in this area right here. And then as soon as it posted that white arrow, it posted it because it turned green and started running up. So just an early warning. That's what these colors mean when they're going in the wrong direction. Good job, Crab Key. GOVX may be moving. I see a spike here on it. Now GOVX needs to break this level. It actually needs to run up through it, come back down and retest it before the next run up. And we did not get that. It failed at this level again. Good job, old army guy, following that white arrow. That's the hardest thing to ask someone to do. Even though they watch that white arrow form and watch the price go up. But you're not the only one. I was the same way. I didn't trust it either, but then when I finally did, there came the money. Good job, Skits, Daniel. Those of you who don't know me, I am Ricky Gaspard. I've been trading since 1990 on ThinkorSwim. I've been coding for probably over 16 years now. And I put my brain in an indicator. I put it in several indicators. Now I'm trying to combine those indicators together to give us the best odds of winning. And I'm trying to cram it all in this little white arrow, and it looks like I'm getting very close. So whatever I was thinking in my mind, what was I watching? And I was watching volume, and I was watching buyers and sellers, and I was watching for volume increases when I was trading without these indicators. And one day decided to put it in an indicator so I didn't have to think so hard. I'm getting older now. And so that you don't have to think so hard. And it's working. The Lord has blessed us. VRAC's taking off again while I'm rattling my jaw. I missed it. My apology. But you should be doing this on your own machine. You shouldn't be relying on me once you learn. So do you trust white arrows? Good job, Yandros. I know a lot of you are used to using moving averages and crossovers, and this arrow is actually watching, it's doing the percentages of buyers and sellers, and when the buyers outnumber the sellers in the volume, it triggers an arrow. And that's why this indicator is so accurate. It knows there's more buyers in this trade than sellers. or vice versa. It will also throw a down arrow if you like shorting. So it's doing the mathematical calculations for you. And your job is to trust it. Good job, Don. And every time you hear me say good job, somebody, they made money. Good job, Yandros. Pro Dollar, can you see that label at the top of the chat window up there, white and yellow? Just click on it. It should take you there. If it doesn't work, let me know. I'll post it in the chat. But it should work. Enjoy your coffee. Nothing's happening. Stocks come to us. We don't go searching for anything. If they're going to move, we're going to know. And if you've been on ThinkorSwim a while, you know these scans are 3 to 5 minutes delayed before they refresh, but trading in a group pretty much eliminates that. You will see other traders posting stocks because their scan may refresh before mine or mine before theirs, which eliminates a lot of that delay in the scan refreshes. So trading in a group is very important with ThinkorSwim. And we have some wonderful traders that would love to trade right along with you if you'll just join us. So if you notice here, VRAX went up, paused, went up, paused, went up, dropped back down to retest this 34, went up, paused, and went up. It's setting a stair step pattern. Will it do it again? I don't know. But we got in on a step right here at 6 a.m. See you later, Stone. You have a blessed one and great job on your trading. You have a blessed one too. Jay, these two indicators are premium indicators. Go back to that upgrade button, and they're on that wap.com page. They're a one-time purchase. It's not very updated. This is the current setup, but I can't put it up there yet because these are paid indicators. But that was the last current setup, which is the V4, and it's a very good indicator. We used it for quite some time before I developed these two indicators. But I cannot make this the current setup because they are premium indicators. But the V4 is just fine. It works. It's worked for a long time. You are welcome, W Star. I hear you, Rob. Even I'm addicted, and I wrote the thing. It's funny how these things work on you. Good morning, Swad. Thank you for joining us on YouTube. Consolidating, just channeling to the right. This scan here is our magic scan, and what this scan does is it watches for all the stocks that's been moving over the last 30 minutes. And if they continue to move, they get listed here. Just like VRAX has been moving, but the other ones moved and then lost their gains, so they dropped off the list. But VRAX is still there and still moving and has not sold off. Jamie, thank you for your purchase. I'm glad you've already recovered your spending. It happens that fast sometimes. You already covered the purchase on your very next day. Big Head, you know, all of these candles have a name, but that name does not affect me. What affects me is buyers and sellers coming in and going out. And yes, I know this is an undecided candle, but in reality, I'm waiting on these bars to take off again. I'm waiting on the buyers to come back in, or I'm waiting on the sell off so I can go look for something different. It's all about volume and price action. So because a doji formed, or a hammer candle, or a reverse this or that, doesn't affect my trading. You can look at it this way. What formed that candle that somebody gave a name? The buyers and sellers did. Their activity made this candle look like it does. That's about as simple as I can put it. So why would you judge your trade here when these people here created it? Let's go back a step and eliminate the middleman and start watching volume and price action. W4, are you on a company computer? Or maybe you have a pop-up blocker running that's stopping it. I really can't diagnose your issue because I don't know what you have going over there. Good job, T. See, T, I can tell right now, T was sitting in here already and he took that little spike. He was already in. Am I right, T? I thought so. So what's happening up here? A white arrow and a spike up. Good job, traders. Don, Jimmy, T. Retired 30. Congratulations. W4, I'm going to post a link. Try the link that I post. Give me just a second to get one. If you can't open this link and join us, it's going to be on your side. I wish I could help you, but I don't know how. There's the Discord link. Or try a different computer, or try joining it on your phone and then going on your regular computer and logging in. Good job, Chad. Good job, Prophet. Man, you guys are knocking it out of the park this morning. Good job, Happy. Good job, M. Good job, Milo. I got mine already, Milo. I'm just sitting back now. Still going. I don't know why that battery commercial keeps popping in my head. I guess that happens when you get old. Jimmy, nothing like getting paid to drink coffee and fellowship with some brothers and sisters. Happy, it's the one I'm working on. Does it look different than yours, Happy? Or are they still in the same spot? Thank you, Happy, for that response. So, Happy, these candles here, these arrows, I mean, they are also watching that. Like, it's not going to post a white arrow unless the buyers break this yellow average volume line. And it's also not going to post a white arrow unless we are equal to or greater than this 34 EMA. So you're not going to get a buy arrow down here or an up arrow, and you're not going to get a down arrow up here. And the reason I'm doing that, I've seen too many times where the price drops and you think you called the bottom and it goes up a half a candle and keeps dropping. I eliminate the false triggers by telling you exactly what to do. So no volume on this one. White arrow back here, but no volume. It spiked and then it's not spiking. The number's not moving. This number's not moving. This number's not moving. We need this number moving. And I don't know which volume spike you premium members have, but I'm going to probably post my update up there. I was able to get rid of those large numbers. I will compare that script to mine and make sure I haven't already uploaded it. But if I did, I'm probably just going to paste the code, and you can right click on here, edit formula, delete the code, and just paste in the new code without having to do an uninstall and reinstall. But I'll compare it later after this streaming session, see if I've made any changes to this since the last update. I believe I have. Happy, if you just watch it long enough, it just kind of falls into place where you need to pull the trigger. It is definitely stair-stepping. We just hope it don't run out of steps. Good trading, Happy. Thank you for joining us this morning, and you have a blessed day. Another trader calling it a day, already made their paycheck. So we're trying to creep up again on VRAX, VRAX, a new high. No white arrow this time. Here comes some sellers. Maybe that's why. Big red bar right here. So if you would have been faked out right here without, if you would have clicked the button and got in here without a white arrow, you would be crying right now. Well, maybe not crying, but doubting your decision. See you later, Chad. God bless you, brother. Be safe out there. Herb, I very seldom look down here at level 2 because the level 2 in ThinkorSwim is very hard to interpret. Most of these level 2s, they'll have some greens and yellows and red background colors to let you know if there's more buyers than sellers. ThinkorSwim's level 2 doesn't do that. You have to actually focus over here on the ask side. But I find this takes up too much time for me when I could just watch my own indicators and get in without having to worry about these numbers, because these numbers are actually in these white arrows now. It's the difference between the buyers and sellers and who's winning. So level 2 in ThinkorSwim, not so good. I rarely use it. I put it up here because a lot of people suggested that I do. All right, YouTube, your free time has run out. I will see everyone on Wednesday. I appreciate every one of you who joined me this morning. I really hope you consider joining us. We'd love to have you on board. The more buyers we get involved, the more buyers are driving the stock up. Keep that in mind. And I appreciate you joining me this morning. I hope you have a very blessed trading day. And I will see you guys on Wednesday. As always, God bless. I'll see you later.